we're at BitMEX now, and you're
Yeah.
doing it. You're in it. You're back into the relationship. You've committed to Bitcoin and crypto. Okay, so
Yeah.
walk us through your evolution there once you arrived.
Yeah. So I joined, so I flew over to Hong Kong. It was in the middle of the democracy movement. There was protests
Oh
happening
wow.
the entire quarter. I remember my, so when I landed in Hong Kong, my bags didn't make it. So I showed up to, this like a hotel with no suitcase, just my carry on. And that very first night, I saw a Molotov cocktail being thrown on the street that I was staying on. And it like hit this building and just like all the flames or whatever just fell back onto the people. And I thought, wow, okay, this is a wild adventure on so many levels, not just the crypto thing. And,
Absolutely. You're
and
in
my
a
first,
completely different like world, basically.
yeah, yeah, it really, in some ways, it was almost helpful that there was nothing familiar. So it almost felt like,
Right.
you hear about these like the refugees coming from parts of the world where they show up to America and just everything's new, and then they figure out how to make it work.
Hmm.
It's almost because everything's so different, you just start over entirely, and you become completely humble.
And you're not,
Um,
that's interesting because then you're not attached to, like, there's this big change that's going on. So inevitably with any change, there's a pre-change and a post-change. And then once
yeah,
you're in the change, that's your past. And so
yeah,
it's like you could detach from that and be totally immersed in the present and just go
yeah,
and not have any of those attachments that people tend to have that can
yeah,
be, hard when you're trying to move in a different direction.
yeah. No, that's a really good point. I think it shows up in small ways too, right? I remember thinking about this, that when I started getting paid in Hong Kong dollars when I moved to Hong Kong, that basically was the final death knell in killing my scarcity mentality, because it wasn't
Mm.
money. It was just monopoly money. It was like, okay, now it's just like points in a video game. And it just, yeah, it kills all the legacy baggage in your mind when you just replace all the vestiges that you're used to being anchored to with new stuff.